Horror games are known for many things. Animatronics, humping killers in Dead by Daylight, ghosts, and the occasional sad storyline. But today we are going to discuss gore, in fact, the goriest and body horror richest horror games of all time. Of course, there will be a huge trigger warning for body horror, gore, and perhaps the one or other uncomfortable scene, though it will be heavily censored. Without further ado, like and subscribe, and let's get into this bloody mess. Number 5. House of Velez. Now, for any one of you guys who have played it, you're probably thinking, what the fuck do you mean it's on number 5? Yes, it gets worse. House of Velez is an indie title which you can find on Steam, which was released in 2017 by Darkroom Games. In House of Velez, we play as the daughter Lily, who is investigating her father Victor's disappearance. He also happened to be a famous archaeologist, and yes, that does play into the lore. I'm not going to go further with the story, please play it yourself, it is phenomenal, and it's $4. I mean, come on, a game of this quality should be more like $20, but ignore my rambling, play it. The reason it is regarded as one of the most gory modern games, well, I'm not necessarily talking about modern games, but this game specifically is quite modern, is specifically because of one scene that is on screen right now, but is censored. I will just say one word: skin. Number 4 is the Outlast Trials. Now, I'm sure all of you are familiar with the Outlast Trials. It's set in 1959 during the Cold War, and it follows a homeless person who was kidnapped. Now, again, I'm not going to go further into the lore, play it yourself. However, the Outlast Trials has some of the most questionable and gory scenes possible. And also a scene where a man is jerking it over dead bodies, because that's what we needed in a horror game, folks. Yes, just imagining a group of people sitting down in a room deliberating a story and saying, yeah, we need some guy wanking to dead bodies and saying, come to daddy.
Yeah, come to daddy.
Yeah, just... Okay, number 3 is Dead Space. Again, another common horror game. Now this time I'm not even going to allude to the lore, that's just how good this game is. Play it yourself, but Dead Space is known for its body horror and people getting turned into fucking watermelons, not literally, it's a metaphor. Just play the game for yourself and you will see what I mean. I'm sure Editor Me has put in some nice gore that is heavily censored by rainbow farting kitties or something. Number 2, we're going to talk about the Resident Evil series. Are you surprised that it had to be brought up? We're going to talk about Resident Evil 7. Yeah, we're talking about Jack Baker, and specifically that one fucking scene where Ethan just decides to, reverse amputate himself. Well, not just that scene actually wasn't all too gory. You'll see if you play the game, not only is it one of the most tense and terrifying experiences of the last few recent years, it is also incredibly gory and filled with disgusting body horror, if that's your jig, and since you're watching this, I would assume it is. It is very refreshing after the catastrophe that was Resident Evil 6, so to see Resident Evil 7 be so high on this list hopefully makes you a little bit happy and more confident in the Resident Evil series. Now, who takes the crown for the number 1 goriest horror game of today's list? Why, it is a semi-recent game titled Scorn. If you've played it, you know damn well why it's here. If not, enjoy the bloodbath. Scorn was released in 2022, and while its graphics are not the best compared to bigger studios, its gore does not let up in any way, shape or form. Again, everything I'm showing is heavily censored, but Jesus Christ, it's... Damn, I'm pretty strong with most of this stuff, but I got nauseated a few times whilst I was playing. Its gore is extremely effective. Specifically, that scene where, I'm not going to spoil it, but you're carrying someone and their organs are just, oh wow, it was bloody. Now that about wraps it up for today's list. If you want another part or different lists to entirely different topics, please let me know down in the comments below. Have a great day everyone, and stay a diva. Also, like and subscribe or we're likely to never meet again on this platform. Damn.